What is going on, beautiful people? It's your boy Mikey Trades, and today we're going to go over risk management 101. I remember when I started trading, I thought risk management was total bullshit. Like, honestly, I thought risk management was whack. I was like, dude, I want to risk as much as possible. I want to become a millionaire tomorrow. I'm going to put my whole account on this next trade, and I'm going to be the next Forex millionaire. Yeah, that only leads to a lot of sadness. Guys, in Forex, I don't know why, at least me personally, I was so resistant towards risk management. It really took me losing my, first few trading accounts, blowing up trading accounts, and a lot of pain just to make me really understand, like, okay, maybe this is actually important. Maybe I should take this a little bit more seriously. And now, as an expert trader with going on about 7 years of experience trading in these markets, risk management is something that I follow like the Bible. Risk management is something that is so important for you to really absorb, understand, and engrave in your mind that this is the only way. Okay, as a beginner trader, I need you guys to make a commitment that you are going to honor your risk. You are going to respect your capital. You are going to come in the market following this blueprint, following this approach, because it's only going to save you a lot of pain, a lot of heartache, a lot of headache, and ultimately money, right? So let's get right into it, okay? Make sure you have your notebook out, because this part is super important. Last video, we just went over lot sizes and position sizing. Before you go start placing trades, finish the whole course first, right? That's what we have it in order. So today, we're going to be going over risk management, and the first concept that I want you guys to engrave in your mind is that you should never risk more money than you are willing to lose. Plain and simple. Don't risk more than you're willing to lose. Even in your Forex trading account, do not put more money in there than you are comfortable losing. Okay? The reason for that, guys, is because, for starters, if you start trading as emotionally dependent on the money in your account, you're going to start thinking really poorly. You're going to be making really bad decisions. Your calls are not going to be, as objective as possible. When you're overly attached to the amount of money you're risking, now you start, implementing your subjective bias, which simply means that, now you're not seeing the market for what it is. You're now seeing the market for the money that you have at stake that's making your heart beat that, oh my gosh, if I lose this trade, if I lose this trade, I'm going to blow my account. If I blow my account, then I can't pay rent this month, right? These are thoughts that you do not want to have as a trader, plain and simple. So never risk more than you are willing to lose. That is risk management 101. Now, guys, in the foreign exchange market, or generally other markets you trade, like crypto, stocks, futures, in the markets, guys, you will never truly know how much you're going to make. Now, granted, that's why we use stop losses, right? And take profits, because you ideally want to get out at a certain area, and you ideally, want to take profits at a certain area if you're right. But the thing is that the market, guys, has got a mind of its own. And, we can do our best to anticipate what's going to happen next, but we can't control how much we're going to make. The one thing you really can control, though, 100% for a fact, is how much you are willing to lose, okay? And the basic rule of thumb is that you should only be risking 1% to 2% of your total account balance per trade as a beginner trader, okay? You should never risk more than you're willing to lose. The only thing you can be certain of is how much you're willing to lose. And then the basic rule of thumb, well, I should use my thumb for this. The basic rule of thumb is that you should only be risking 1% to 2% of your total account balance as a beginner trader. And why am I so adamant on this? Guys, the name of the game in the trading industry, regardless of whatever market you trade, simply put, is survival. Okay, you want to keep your account alive so you can go ahead and take the next opportunity. But if you go all in, guns blazing, balls to the wall on one trade, and you're wrong, your account's a destroyed, explosion, and you're screwed. Okay, now granted, you shouldn't risk more than you're willing to lose. And of course, as you become an intermediate trader, as you become an advanced trader, you can totally increase your risk. But as a beginner trader, I absolutely forbid you to risk anything more than 1% to 2% of your total account balance per trade. And that's going to be in your best interest. You want to be able to take 20 trades in a row and let's say you lose half of them. You don't want to blow up your trading account because you lost 50% of your trades, right? 10 out of 20 is 50%. You don't want to do that. You want to come in very methodical. You want to come in very objective, meaning that, hey, I'm coming at this with a mechanical approach based off of logic. But an irrational decision, simply put, would be for you to not predetermine your risk. If you're not predefining your risk, then chances are you're going to make some really bad decisions. And the reason that I said I forbid the 1% or 2% isn't to control you, in what you do. Guys, in trading, the beauty of trading and the reason that we all trade is for freedom. You don't have a boss. You can clock in when you want. You can clock out when you want. You can work when you want. You can work from where you want. You can trade what you want, how you want. But the thing is that in a market, when there is such a huge lack and gap of rules and structure, that's what makes it so easy for you to lose your money. As a beginner trader, if you're watching this course, the last thing that I want for you is to make some foolish decisions and get discouraged and quit trading altogether. Guys, it is extremely easy to blow up your trading account by being foolish. But by using proper risk management, it's going to ensure that you follow a methodical approach. To trading, and it allows you to place the odds in your favor over time. If you say screw all this risk management and you just risk whatever you feel in the moment, guys, using an inconsistent risk only equals unpredictable outcomes that will most likely lead to self-sabotage. It's extremely easy to get discouraged in trading after taking big losses that you might have not even been able or ready to prepare yourself to take that kind of loss. And that's why I say never risk more than you're willing to lose. And the thing is that since it's so easy to get discouraged after taking losses, that's why most traders fail and quit. And the last thing I want for any of you watching this video and going through this course is to come into trading to get discouraged and quit. Because guys, if I quit trading after I had some really unfortunate outcomes and unfortunate events happen, and you can best believe that I've had my fair share of those. If I quit, I wouldn't be where I am today. And being a self-sufficient trader, no matter how long it takes, is the dream because you have freedom. And the last thing I want you guys to do is to start off on the wrong foot. So with this being said, be prepared to lose, right? In the game of trading, the best loser wins, okay? Because if you know how to lose the right way and mitigate your losses and minimize your losses, you can maximize your rewards. Because you come in with a set of rules. Risk management is the most important thing that, guys, if I started off trading with this mentality and I really embraced it and I really, honored the amount of money I was trading, honored whatever I was risking, if I really respected my risk management and my tolerance for risk management, I would have been at where I am now a lot sooner in my journey. And the reason that I'm so, adamant and passionate about this is because I do not want any of you beginner traders watching this course making the same mistakes that I did. That's the point of me going out of my way to provide to you this entire beginner mastery course for completely free. I wish that I had somebody doing this for me when I started, and pouring their heart and soul out into this for you, trying to, emphasize an idea, a concept for you to program into your mind. So now going forward, you never think about doing anything foolish. Now, going down the line, can you increase your risk as a trader and go up 3%, 4%, 5% risk? Sure. But that's a right that you earn. And you will only know that you're willing to get to that level after you can master the basics, right? The basics is 1 to 2% risk per trade. Don't get ahead of yourself. Don't think you're some hot shit. Be respectful of the market and honor your capital. Because in this game, the name of this game is survival. But by you understanding risk management and consistently predefining your risk, you now put the odds in your favor for you to win over time and preserve your capital. The last thing I'm going to really tell you guys is that since the name of the game is survival, the most important thing for you to be aware about is capital preservation. How can you expect to trade if you're blowing up all your trading accounts and you don't have any money to put up on the next opportunity, which comes pretty much almost every day or every other day? There's always going to be opportunities. But if you're out being foolish, if you're out being, impulsive and making poor decisions, you're going to lose the money that allows you to find out if the next trade is a winner. And your next trade could be your biggest winner, but you'll never know if you don't have any money to put up to find out, right? So, what I really want to end it off on is that, your stop loss and your lot size, those two things determine how much of the percentage you're actually risking. And that's why I made the videos in the order, so you can understand that, hey, your stop loss is important. Your lot size and your pip count is going to determine now your risk. So you now need to know that, hey, now that you know your lot sizes can go up, $10 every standard or whatever, don't jump the gun. I can tell you this, the biggest lesson that I had to learn and embrace as a trader, as a beginner, as an intermediate, and even now at the level of me being an expert, is that slow is fast. You're not going to become a millionaire overnight, okay? Don't expect some lottery ticket to get you out of your situation and think that, oh my God, now after watching this course, you're going to make it. And, after your first trade, now all of your problems are solved. No. Think long term. Think over the series of the next 100 trades. Think over the course of the next 1,000 trades. You want to keep your account alive. Respect your capital. Do not risk more than 1 to 2% per trade. And make sure that you always predefine your risk, because that's only going to put the odds in your favor so you can benefit and profit, because you're trading to make money. Do not forget that. You can't make money if you do not respect money. There's a psychology behind money, and risk management is the foundation, is the pillar of the psychology of money in trading. So with that being said, I hope you got value from this video, guys. Definitely show some love if you did, and stay tuned for the next one. Peace out.